Welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. For today's episode, we have one new modification in the game. It's called ALPR Lite by Bejeweled Joe, and that is simply a ALPR system. You can toggle it. I've set it with the F7 key, and it makes that little noise. It toggles on. However, you need a car that has ALPR units. This one does not, so we're going to use it in a future patrol. But other than that, no new updates to the game. It's pretty much the same as it was yesterday. Tonight, we're going to be in Los Santos. We'll be taking some callouts and probably doing a couple traffic stops, just seeing what's going on. It's been a while since we've just kind of patrolled around looking for traffic infractions and things of that nature. Let's go ahead and let dispatch know we're available. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me 1041, 10-8.
10-4.
Car in front of us not using a turn signal. Let's go ahead and pull him over. We're gonna be picky tonight.
We keep crossing paths.
Now, sometimes you'll see officers use the no traffic, no turn signal as a good reason to pull somebody over. Someone they believe has done something else illegal, but I've been riding around a while and hadn't really found anybody, so he was the first one I saw. It's just unlucky for him. This police pack is actually based off Simpsonville Police Department in South Carolina. If you missed a couple of those episodes, do we have a spotlight? We do not. Do we have takedowns? Yes, we do. All right, let's go ahead and let dispatch know we're on a traffic stop. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me on a traffic stop, Palomino Avenue and Rockford Drive with a sports car.
10-4.
All right, let's go talk to the driver, see what we got going on.
Hey, Jasper.
Actually, I'm gonna run this plate real quick. Requesting plate check. It's gonna be 26 Paul, Ida Union 278.
Target license plate 26 Hall.
Joffrey Baratheon. If you ever seen Game of Thrones, that name will sound familiar.
Proceed with caution.
Apparently, we've got a flag in the vehicle, and the ALPR might have picked this up if we had a car with it about the owner's license being expired. So let's go ahead and talk to the driver here, see if we notice anything. How you doing today, sir? We notice automatically that his eyes are bloodshot. He's nervous, he's sweating. We're getting a vehicle odor of narcotics. All right, sir. Do you know I pulled you over tonight? Failure to make a turn when you're coming on to this road right here. Failure signal. It's a requirement. I didn't have my signal on. My light must be out. Oh, he did have a signal on. His light must be out. Okay, that's fine. Sir, I'm getting an odor of narcotics. Are there anything illegal in this vehicle? None of your business? Okay. Would you mind if I searched it? Do I look like a criminal to you? Go ahead, see for yourself. All right, we're getting consent to search it. Let me get a backup unit on scene here, and I'm going to pull them out of the car and search it. Requesting code 2 backup.
Backup required on Palomino Avenue.
We'll keep our eyes filled, dispatch.
All right, sir. If you just go ahead and step out of the car for me.
Stand by.
Thank you. Go ahead, just follow me.
I'm backing you up.
We're getting possible indications that he is under the influence of something. So we're gonna have to check that out. Hey, if you could just stand with them there. I'm gonna search the car. I got consent. See what we find in here. Oh my gosh, we have fake cigarettes. We've got ammunition, which is not illegal to possess. And the fake Redwood cigarettes, I would have to look that up. Okay, sir. What these cigarettes, they appear to be counterfeit. What's going on with that? No comment. Okay, just hang tight for me. I am going to have to look in the computer, see if there's any like counterfeit option for anything besides money. Just weird. I don't know if he's trying to sell these off as a real thing or not, which is illegal. But the fact he's possessing them, I don't know that that's illegal or not. There's Joffrey. He also has like expired license. If we look at his arrest history, he's got accessory after the fact felony. So if you guys are wondering what that is, I am too a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. Look it up and tell me in a comment. What does accessory after the fact mean? It was over on his arrest location was Capitol Boulevard, and his home address is the Cassidy Trail. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is look at our possible charges and see if we have anything under possession, counterfeit, just medication, and money. So I don't really think I could charge him with anything here. Just bizarre. Let's see if he has anything illegal on him. So we still have to ask to search him as well. All right, sir. I looked it up. It's not illegal to possess all these fake cigarettes. It's just highly suspicious. Would you mind if I searched you?
Brian, I'm a classically trained actor. I need to grow as an artist.
Sure. Okay. All right. My partner here is going to search you. Yep. Just keep your hands up like that. Perfect. See if he has anything illegal on him. Probably do a couple of sobriety tests as well. Getting the feeling that he's maybe under the influence of something. Found a tablet. An Ephraim tablet. Okay. Which is... So nothing illegal on him or the person. Okay. So, sir, back to my questioning. I noticed the odor of narcotics. Haven't found anything in the car or on your person. Have you done any drugs recently? Oh, God, yes, I have. But this is my first time. I'm never doing drugs again, I swear. So he's responding in the affirmative that he has done drugs recently. So that gives us suspicion to do a sobriety test. So I am going to, I think it's, nope, Alt-T. All right. Sir, do you consent to some sobriety test since you told me you're doing drugs? I'm a little concerned that you're driving and doing drugs. All right. We're just going to start with the horizontal gaze. Now, I've explained this test 1,000 times. I'm not going to explain that again. I think you guys get the point of what this test does. All right. He passed it. All right. Next one's going to be the walk and turn, okay?
Thank you.
So go ahead. Start when you're ready. Take 5 steps, count them out, walk in a straight line, turn around, do the same. Okay, you passed the gaze, but this is not looking good. He's not able to walk straight. All right, that's interesting. I've never had, typically when someone fails one, they fail both, or if they pass one, they pass both. So this is interesting. All right, sir. We're gonna do a drug swab test. Let's see, can I do a consent for that? Do you consent to a drug swab test, sir? No, I've heard those things can hurt. Okay. Well, based off of what you're showing me, I'm gonna have to arrest you for DUI since you're not consenting for the breath test. I mean the drug swab test, okay? And they're gonna test you down at the station, probably with a blood draw. So let me ask you one more time. Would you like to do the drug swab test? Okay. All right. Well, at this point in time, you're going to be placed under arrest. So go ahead, turn around, place your hands behind your back. Be arrested for driving under the influence of narcotics suspected. I can't tell for sure since you won't let me do the drug swab test, but that's what you're going to be charged with tonight. I'm going to place you in this Crown Vic over here, and I'm going to write up your charges. Once you're at the station, we might have to get a warrant for the blood draw, but they're going to test you. Also, your license has been expired anyway.
Hey, see you at the bar.
Okay, there's only the option to put them in the front seat, so we're going to do that.
Oh, jeez.
Goodness. Oh, there you go. Rear seat. All right, go ahead. Have a seat in there. He is glitching out. That is for sure. All right, I want you to sit in there. Go ahead. Well, for whatever reason, it's glitching out, putting them in the car. It's kind of bizarre. Not sure why. All right, just watch them for me. Your vehicle is going to be impounded as well, sir. All right, like I said, he's going to be charged with the suspected driving under the influence. Going to be under traffic DUI. Nope, it's not a misdemeanor, it's a felony. I don't know what a DUI-D means, but remove that one. It's gonna be DUIF. Suspected drug, failed walk and turn, need blood test. And that blood test will show us if he's under the influence of anything, because I saw him driving. His license has been expired for 2 years as well. So that's a whole nother issue. On top of that, he should not be driving in the first place. And we could actually write him a citation for that. So that would be under documentation, expired. Okay, I actually don't see that expired license under there. It could be under something else. Traffic violations. Those are all moving violations for the most part. So, something that we could add to this list. Anywho, like I said, he's not supposed to be driving. I'm going to get back up here to transport him. Requesting police transport.
Assistance
See if this gets him in the
needed
car.
on,
I think he's just
Palomino
glitching out.
Avenue.
Dickhead.
And we'll get a tow truck out here. Requesting tow truck.
Tow truck. Assistance needed on Palomino Avenue.
We'll close this door for you. All right, you're good to go.
Thank you.
I appreciate the help. Tow truck's coming to pick up his car, and we should be all done here. Let's let dispatch know. Dispatch Lincoln 18. I'll be done with that traffic stop. Should be back 10-8.
Roger. With a firearm. All available units respond code 3.
Dispatch Lincoln 18. Copy that. Show me responding code 3.
10-4-1 Lincoln 18.
All right, reports of a robbery in the area. Code 3 response here. About half a mile away from the scene. And check this one out. Lots of intersections to clear. You can see I'm slowing down to clear intersections. Last thing we want is to cause another accident on the way to something like this. Time is still of the essence though, so we don't want to take all day, but we don't want to get in an accident either. Okay, let's be careful here. Headshots are lethal, just like in real life, so if I get hit in the head once, it's pretty much done. Area was over here. I see somebody walking out. I imagine they're gonna have some type of weapon or something. Okay, we are on scene. Dispatch Lincoln 18 requesting backup.
Roger that. Assistance required on,
Okay.
Fast Lake.
So this is the area the robbery was reported in.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Not seeing anything though yet, but we're just gonna check out it. There's a car leaving here. Check out the area before we clear it.
That exhibit was amazing.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Right? If we see somebody like speeding away from the scene or somebody calling for help, somebody on the ground, those are gonna be things that are gonna draw our attention. Let me just check up here, and then I think I'm gonna drive my car back into the parking lot area. Okay. So looks clear up here, not hearing anything going on. It's possible it already happened and the suspect has already fled the scene. All right, let's get in the car here. And I'm gonna back up, just head down that parking area because if somebody got robbed, there's a probably high chance that it's gonna occur down there. There's somebody walking out here. She coming to us? Negative. Okay. All right, let's check in here. We got a lot of foot traffic in here. Make sure there's not a victim on the ground either. All right, looks clear right there to me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it clear. I couldn't find anything, so sounds like a false call or just something that had already occurred. Dispatch Lincoln 18, show me code 4 on that call.
Roger, 1 Lincoln 18. Overdose civilian in Pillbox Hill.
Dispatch Lincoln 18, copy that. Show me responding code 3.
Respond code 3.
Some of that stuff was stained with blood and tears and
All right, this is scary. Drug overdose in Pillbox Hill. I think that's relatively close to the hospital, but want to get there as soon as possible for a situation like this. Time is critical. Now, all our LSPD units do carry Narcan, so if it is believed to be an overdose from opiates or opioids, we're going to be able to administer Narcan and then hopefully get them treatment. Oh, looks like they're right near the club, possibly. Okay, search the yellow area for unconscious male. Got it. All right, we got to find them. Somebody called it in, so somebody should be waving us down, I would think. This is not the club, it's the car dealership. Put on my takedowns here. Where you at? Where you at? Let's let dispatch know we're on scene. Dispatch, we're on scene.
Roger.
Currently searching for suspect.
Roger, 1 Lincoln 18.
Are they inside the dealership? That's possible too, I suppose. All right, there's somebody right here. I think they're trying to. Oh, yep, they're back here. Okay, what happened? How's it going? No response. Do you know her? No, I think she's from the neighborhood. Okay. Man, that took a while to find them. They're way back here. All right, ma'am, can you hear me? I'm gonna be administering you Narcan. I don't know if you can hear me or not, but we're gonna go ahead and give you some Narcan. Just see if this wakes her up. Narcan has failed. All right, let's get the ambulance. Requesting ambulance. Oh, the heck?
Ambulance. Backup required in Pillbox Hill.
Panic.
Charlie 4, roger that. We'll look for those maggots.
Shots fired, shots fired. Hold the medics off, hold the medics off.
Clear code 4.
Oh my gosh. I'm shocked I did not die. Stay on the ground, don't move. This dude just started attacking me. Do we have more shots? Secure the area, guys, secure it. Where are they coming from? I heard other shots being fired. She's trying to treat me. I appreciate that. You're gonna treat me? There we go. There's the med kit. Thank you. All right, is the area secure? Was there somebody else shooting?
LSPD!
Okay.
Somebody cover me ASAP!
Who are you aiming at?
You peasant!
All right, looks like we're gonna have 2 fatalities. One is probably from an overdose. Whoever called it in just randomly started to attack us out of nowhere. So they're both gonna be confirmed dead. What I'm gonna do here is just search the body real quick, and we're gonna call the coroner out for both of them. Okay, we got a handgun, bag of white powder, a scale, and a smartphone. So this guy could have been the dealer, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he felt bad and then had to change her heart when I showed up. I have no idea what happened here. Requesting coroner.
Backup needed.
Let's search the girl as well. See if there are any narcotics on her. Give us a clue about what happened to her. And she has white crystals too, and a scale. So they're both, looks like they're dealing with narcotics. Either one person was a dealer, one was the buyer, I don't know. But the coroner's gonna pick it up. I'm gonna go ahead and secure this evidence in my car. The paramedics have already looked me over and cleared me with that little kit there. So my car's over here, and we're gonna store the crystals, the baggie of powder, and the gun. The guy had a gun on him, obviously. All right, everything's been logged there. After our shift, we'll head to the station and actually drop it off. I think the scene's gonna be secured now, so we'll dismiss that backup. And guys, that's gonna be our patrol for tonight. I hope you did enjoy it. Thank you as always for all your feedback, suggestions. I really do appreciate it. If you want to download any of the mods I used today, check out the link in the description of this video. You can click it to find that document, and it's got all the mods I use and the download links all packaged together nicely, nice and easy. So once again, thanks, and I'll catch you guys on the next patrol.